changed my life, and now it's my turn to change lives. Last year, I was in Vancouver, Canada, studying English. Studying abroad has been one of my dreams since I was a junior high school student. Today, I'd like to share my experience in Vancouver and link it to my thought about how English education will help students become international people. While I was in Vancouver, I attended 3 language schools. The third school was Victor International Academy, and that school was rigorous. At that school, I learned English for 6 months. That school was like a training school rather than a language school. Even though the classes started at 9 a.m., every student and I woke up 5:30 a.m. and reviewed what we learned together. Moreover, after school, we usually did our homework and reviewed until 9:30 p.m. I feel I tried to learn much harder than other international students. This school had a lot of field work, including going to a senior center to introduce Japanese pop dance and folk songs, going to a local elementary school to tell a story, and to teach Japanese nursery rhymes and other activities. Among them, the most memorable activity was participating in an anime convention as a member of idol group. We danced to anime music in front of 200 people. After that, I introduced myself and gave presentation in English about anime. There were Canadians in the audiences as well as people from other countries. At that time, I could realize that I could utilize the English skills that I had learned up to this time. I was communicating successfully. This was because we were told to change our Japanese personality into an English speaker's personality to be real English speakers. The reason why I could realize that I could utilize the English skills was that I could use my own words in English without any hesitation. I was born and raised in Kumamoto Prefecture, and I'm 100% Japanese. However, I could not only use English as my own words, but also get everyone involved in our performance. For this, I'm proud of myself. This experience helped me improve my confidence in the second language and boosted my motivation to learn English even more. 2 years from now on, I'm going to be an English teacher. I want my students to learn English with high energy and motivation like I did. But today, English education in Japan does not offer many opportunities to students for output of the English the students have learned. Even though we have assistant language teachers, students do not get enough chances to speak English. I feel that to be strong in English grammar and speaking and be better at pronunciation, students need to use and produce English. 2 of Japan's big companies, Rakuten and Uniqlo, has chosen English as their own official language in their offices. The number of companies like them has increased in recent years. Young Japanese need English now more than ever before. To be part of the solution to this challenge, I would like to give my future students a lot of opportunities to speak English. For example, one of the activities I will do in my class will be a short speech with grammar that they have just learned. It could be a speech in front of a lot of native English speakers, like assistant language teachers and students in sister school by using Skype. They can exchange their cultures and build friendship through Skype. Moreover, I met a lot of people from Canada, Korea, Brazil, Colombia, Mexico, and other countries while I was in Vancouver. I'm willing to use these extensive connections during classes. For example, one of my roommates was Canadian, and he used to be an English teacher. We are still in touch. If I teach the question, what time is it, in the class, I would like my students to ask this question in a real situation. I would like them to ask my Canadian friend. When they make themselves understood and understand him, they might think, oh, I made it. I want to use English more. If I give this chance as soon as possible after they learn new grammar, they could become more eager learners. Moreover, in this class, they can learn not only the question, what time is it, but also that there are time differences in the world. This links social studies lesson to an English lesson. As for my future student, the more they communicate with a lot of people, the less prejudice they will feel. They could think the world is more connected than they formerly thought. Moreover, I hope they can feel we are international people, and I want them to communicate a lot of people without prejudice. As an English teacher, I want to bring up my students who do not distinguish from foreign people from Japanese people. Thank you for listening.